and all that stuff. He's really the expert. But we are live. It's Sunday night. What's up, guys? How we doing?
What up? What's up?
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, so we have Doofy and Sasha and Officer Oak with us tonight. We're going to talk about some things that make me mad. Oh, that's the wrong setup. Here we go. There we go. So first of all, what I wanted to talk about is the failed attempt at a hoax that Josh Abrams and Cameras of Mass Destruction tried to pull. What was that, 2 days ago now?
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah. So you were there on that stream, right, Oak?
Yes, I was.
So do you want to give us a rundown?
Yeah. So, I was on News Now New England stream, and we had talked last week about how Josh was getting owned on that stream, and he didn't like getting beat over there. So, anyways, he sends cameras to the stream to come say that he's been shot. That Josh has been shot in the leg, and he adds that he was on the phone with them through Facebook or Facebook. He was talking to him on the phone, and he hears the door get kicked in, and they say, "Police, police, police!" And they run into the house, and Abrams tries to run and gets shot in the leg, and then he talks to Cameras, talks to Abrams's mom, and his mom confirms that Abrams has been shot in the leg. Now, I speculated, but we didn't know at the time. Josh had made this whole story up and sent cameras in to say this, so that way he could use this. He could get News Now New England or News New England to broadcast this as fact or something, so he could prove some sort of point that Brian News New England will broadcast anything. And this winds up backfiring on him because I'm in the stream and I'm more intelligent than that, and so it doesn't work nonetheless. We pretty much call him on it. We and then eventually Cameras comes in, Cameras doesn't come in. Abrams comes in and tries to do like this gotcha, like this was a lesson because this is what you do. And I'm like, no, you just came in here and lied to everybody. And then meanwhile we're doing this, there's some guy who's like a diehard Josh Abrams fan. He's in there like basically almost crying because he thinks his favorite auditor has been shot in the leg, and he's denounced.
I came in halfway through this and immediately texted somebody I know, was like, hey, were there any shootings in this particular area? And they're like, not that I've heard of it. I was like, yeah, it's full of shit. And I immediately went to Josh Abrams and messaged him on Facebook and was like, you're a dumbass. And like 30 seconds later, he's like, what happened, guys? I just woke up to this. Like, you absolutely just tried to prove a point that doesn't even need to be proven, number one. Number two, if they were going to perpetuate a story and make it believable, saying that he got raided and shot by the cops would not be it. If they had gone the other avenue, kind of tried to eat some crow and said that he got shot during a drug deal gone wrong or something, that might have actually gone further, in my opinion.
Yeah, so I don't know what they were trying to do with this, but it clearly did not work. It backfired. And then, so we have an argument about it. Josh gets kind of flustered, and we're supposed to talk about it today or last night on News New England show at 11. Josh said he'll be there. He wound up not showing up and said that he was in some other state auditing, and he couldn't be there because of something. He went on Shiva's channel, but I didn't go on Shiva's because I had thought, well, we'll talk about this on News New England. Josh had said he'd be there. Well, apparently, I asked Josh, I say, hey, are you coming tonight? He says, oh, no, I'm in another state doing auditing, and apparently there's no signal or something like that. I don't know what his excuse was, but he couldn't do it. And it's like, well, yeah, you have an excuse because you're in another state or whatever. You're in some sort of predicament. You can't come on. But the thing is, you knew about this yesterday. You said you would be here yesterday. So it really doesn't matter what you're saying right now. You shouldn't have been in New Hampshire where you have no internet connection auditing. You should have been, somewhere where you could come on here and talk about this. But anyways, he gets owned on Shiva anyway, regardless. So it doesn't matter. Meanwhile, I'm on that channel talking about Josh. I go to show my 3D printer with my with my camera because I don't usually turn my camera on. And it's on the front facing camera, so it gets me. But I mean, I really don't care. My face has already been out there. It's not the end of the world. It's not even a good shot of my face. he gets a he gets a shot. He gets like a split-second shot of my face. And I'm like, whatever. So I show my 3D printer, and then about 5 minutes later, when Josh is supposed to have no internet connection, or can't stream with us or whatever. He did try to come on a couple times, but he was all blipped out or whatever. He messages me within like 5 minutes, like the picture of my face, and I'm like, okay. And he thinks he's gonna like blackmail me with this, like I've got you now. I'm gonna like blackmail you with this picture of your face, or I'm gonna put this everywhere. And I'm like, I don't really care. And anyway, so then he gives it the cameras, and cameras goes and posts it everywhere, and they're trying to say, oh, Oak looks 14 years old. He's not a cop. Which, frankly, I don't care if you think I'm a cop or not. I mean, you either believe me or you don't. I'm not going to prove it.
I mean, you have a little baby face, so there's nothing wrong with that. Congratulations. You look younger
than know. They know about my baby face. I'm caught.
Right? I know for a fact that Officer Oak shaves his face. So you better do it say, or I'm going to tell everybody. Ridiculous.
Damn it.
That was a failed hoax all the way. I don't understand the point. I mean, does he need $800 now for his copay?
Oh, I forgot the best part.
Well, good thing you remember.
Yes. Meanwhile, so directly after this happens, this has nothing to do with me. I really don't agree with how it went down. But Sassy takes off his video camera and goes to his profile picture, and he says it was an accident. I don't know how it happened, but he says it was an accident. It's a picture of Josh's ex-girlfriend and kid on there, which I think was a little bit too far. But, he had just tried to like dox my face, or thought he was going to dox my face. So it is what it is. But I really didn't agree with that. But that's between them and them two. But Josh then tries to threaten News New England because of it for whatever reason.
Oh man, ridiculous. That was just like such a waste of time, effort, and I mean, I never believed that cameras had any credibility or should be listened to. Honestly, I think that he's probably blocked from our stream. To be completely honest, we just don't like him. We like his girlfriend, but we don't. Yeah, she can come on anytime. Cameras, not so much. Didn't he admit to being a meth head too?
Yeah, he said he'd done like every drug under the book, and he's got a conviction for stealing cough medicine or something like that. I think he's doing that because he's trying to like beat me to the punch, which I really don't care. But he's a meth head. He steals things. He lies.
A lesson about ethics, or play the telephone game. I mean, if anyone's going to teach a lesson about ethics, I do not nominate Josh Abrams. To be completely honest.
No, certainly not.
No.
What I want to point out is that Gabriel's probably didn't. He kept saying he didn't have cell phone reception, but Jamie was clearly in the feed defending her innocence of not being Abrams' girlfriend. I mean,
that is an important line to draw, though. I'll give her that. I would too immediately refute those rumors.
Yeah.
But I mean, so I guess the moral of the point I'm trying to make is, okay, let's just say that Abrams didn't have cell phone reception. Why couldn't he use Jamie's phone to come on the live stream that he had already pre-committed to? I guess that's the moral of what I'm trying to make.
Yeah, because he is a congenital liar, pretty much.
Yeah, I had tried to schedule another thing to go talk with him about it, but I'm not even gonna waste my time trying to. He didn't have enough dignity to be there that night. Why should I waste my time? If I happen upon him, I'll destroy him in another live.
But yeah, it is true that you shouldn't be running around with rumors and whatnot. But I mean, that's why we don't talk about anything that Josh has told us unless we really vet it through. Anyway,
Well, that's because he's a habitual liar.
Yeah, exactly. So what else do we have? Oh, Furry Potato. Furry potato. Does anyone else hate furry potato? I hate furry potato.
Yeah, I don't like that potato.
I just showed up on this scene. I already hate furry potato.
It took you all like a day. Yeah. President Trump is asking when we're going back to the studio. Whenever they let us go back. I mean, whenever they open it back up, it's quite annoying that we can't go in there now, but whatever. But yeah, furry potato. Furry potato is the worst. Furry potato just goes around essentially, harassing people for their right to religious freedom, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, so all of what I've seen of furry potato is furry potato just legit harasses innocent people to get a reaction like he got yesterday. And I'll be honest. Hey, I called the dispensary and I told the kids, like, before he was ever even arrested, I was like, yo, I'm so proud of you. Like, here's my number. Call me and I will buy you dinner. And I'm not saying that because I condone the kid for spraying somebody with Windex, but at the same point in time, two wrongs don't make a right. And if you're gonna stand in front of somebody's face and harass them, then be prepared for some sort of, or be prepared for somebody to possibly react. I mean, when you're standing out and calling people all sorts of names and everything, but then somebody calls you a tranny and you get offended, like, come on.
Yeah, now Michael Malloy saying furry didn't deserve to get Windex in her eyes. I disagree. I think
it couldn't have happened to a better person.
So I'm gonna play a clip here, and I think I'm hoping that I have the timestamp correct here to kind of illustrate why furry potato probably did deserve to get Windex in her eyes.
That technically is a weapon. Him carrying that around is a weapon. Yeah, it is. Where are you golfing at, sir? Where are you golfing at? Then why you carry that around? That's what I thought, 8 Eyes. Beat it. You're going to need more than that if you want to try. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here carrying around a weapon. I'm going to call the cops on you, 8 Eyes. Get out of here, Mike.
What did you got?
Yeah, I told you to leave. Go fuck myself. I'd rather fuck your old lady and poke your kid in the eye with my dick.
Well then.
Okay.
Well now.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's been an instigator.
That's over the line.
Did he just admit to being a pedophile?
Times.
I'll keep playing it. Yeah, hold on.
Pretty sure he just admitted to being a pedophile.
Creepy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fuck your old lady and poke your kid in the eye with my dick. I'm gonna bone your old lady and hit your kid in the eye. Boom! Oh yeah? That's what I'm gonna do to her. You look like the type that's gonna watch. You look like the type that watches.
Yeah, listen to your girlfriend, buddy.
Listen to your master, because you ain't got it in you, son.
Oh my god.
Oh, I would beat him with that golf club.
Right, like you just can't go around yelling that at people in public. That's not acceptable. Literally never acceptable. And that brings up another good point that people have said, and like I have some delicate PC sensibilities. I just simply don't care about other people's genitals. I'll call you whatever. Pick a pronoun, I'll call you that. I don't care. But I will agree with it when people say furry potato wants to be referred to as a female, but then goes around talking like that. It does not compute.
Yeah, that's not ladylike, furry. That's far from ladylike.
I'm not ladylike, but then again, I don't go around talking about my penis. I don't have one, but
Well, no, I mean,
yeah.
There's a difference in being ladylike and being a fucking woman. Let's just be
right.
That to me that's borderline pedophilic in a way.
Creepy, yeah.
What grown adult of any gender says, "I'm gonna poke your child with my cucumber." I mean,
Oh, we're not squeamish about language here. Hold on, I won't say that one. Yeah, we use bad words all the time. But yeah, no, I mean, that is just it's disgusting. And
You
that's
don't
the sort of
say
stuff.
it to anybody.
No, I mean, like first of all, not only is it creepy bringing the kid into it, but that's sexual harassment. Yelling like that poor woman and that guy, like they were just walking by, they weren't doing anything. Like that is legitimate sexual harassment. That's the sort of stuff that is just not acceptable in this day and age.
Yeah, that
I
was
mean,
disgusting.
that's way beyond. And if that person would have reacted, then I would have started my own movement to harass the police department and free that person, because that's straight provoking and agonizing somebody to a fight. I mean, that's all this guy Furry Potatoes goes out looking for, is a fight, an argument, just so he can get a lawsuit because he's too lazy or whatever to hold a job.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's disgusting, absolutely disgusting. So, with that background and that context in there, this happened, and no, I don't feel bad.
Get him.
I wish you tried something, son. You know that mother.
Yeah, I wish you'd try something, but then you're crying later on about how you got sprayed with Windex. Like,
I wish you would try something, son.
There he did.
I mean, so with that whole thing, I mean, yeah, the clip they put up, it looked, and I'm sure that's the clip that they showed the police.
yeah,
It looked so unprovoked. But what about all the provoking that the furry potato, something else just popped in my head, but the furry potato did before all of this happened? I mean, you're not innocent. You don't get to go out and stand in front of somebody's workplace and harass them and call them all sorts of names, and then when you get the reaction you're looking for, get to stand in front of the same business and start telling customers they beat up transsexuals. I mean, you're saying transsexual like they beat up Caitlyn Jenner or one of the actual transgender. Not, you didn't go say they just beat me up, and the guy didn't say he was spraying you for being transgender. Like, I mean, if you're gonna beat up,
I was spraying her. We were there for a freaking hour beforehand, filming them like a creep.
yeah,
Like,
I mean, my whole thing about it is, I guess you can record wherever you want to fucking record, but don't build the false narrative afterwards.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You're gonna be a piece of shit like that. I mean, you got it coming.
Right. Oh, who we got coming in here?
It's kind of like what happens to pedophiles in jail. Like, I don't feel bad for them. I mean, it's like, is it good? No, but hey, I mean, I can't. Like, shit happens.
Yo, what's good, man?
Someone's asked, would you be laughing if that was acid? I mean, if we're talking about like chemical acid, no, I would not be laughing. If there's any actual, long-term damage, probably not. If it was LSD acid, yeah, I might laugh a little bit then. But Windex to me is funny. Like, come on.
Very funny, big boy. Very funny for me.
Oh, here we go. Hi, Fixer in the house. What's up?
No, it's like a book now, motherfucker. It's cracking, yo.
What's up, man?
What's up?
Nothing,
I'm
man.
not I'm not a fan of furry. It was my thing.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to see acid pouring on somebody's fucking face, dude. That's fucked up.
No, that's wrong all the way around.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's not funny.
I mean, it may be wrong, but I wouldn't laugh on the outside. I would definitely be laughing on the inside, and I wouldn't be saying that famous word that people like to say, karma.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
No, the
I'm
only
not the most politically correct individual.
only
that there is
time.
anyway.
Listen, only time I'd laugh about it is if he received the right hook to the face. That's pretty much it. But that's it. You know, a punch to the face or something. That's fine. But
Didn't he get
after-
shot once or something?
Really?
No, I mean, kinda. It was more shot at, and the bullet ricocheted off the sidewalk and like nicked him.
Oh,
Oh,
shit! It hurt like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's
I bet that scared the shit out of
Baba
him.
Yaga. What's up?
If you call me Bobby Yaga again, I'm gonna go ape shit. AFA
I
is
didn't
going.
know. I said Bob, not
Hey.
baby.
AFA, AFA is going live with a shooting.
Oh, wow.
It's a AFA shooting hoax. God damn it!
What happened?
I don't know. I just got a thing saying AFA was going live for a shooting hoax. Hey, if anybody knows the special 9-digit number for Glen Syria or Auditing, the USA, get back to me. I will pay for it.
What do you?
I'm not gonna say what kind of number it is because I don't need to. I shouldn't need to.
Oh, we were going to talk about Glenn. I have some more videos of him. He makes me mad.
Oh, I've done
Yes.
unsubscribed. I can't. He pisses me off so bad. I've done.
Yeah.
I've done told him to come to Georgia, meet me, come to my house. I pay for your flight. He just runs off at the mouth. I asked him why he always says something to the women, but when the guys walk by, he never says anything.
Yeah, I'm going to go through some of his videos today because honestly, like, he just makes me that mad. I think we really have to constantly remind ourselves that he is a piece of crap that needs to be eradicated. I know a lot of people have also been talking about, like, how do we shut down his streams and report them. So I definitely wanted to go show that.
Well, I had fun with Glenn yesterday.
You did Glenn.
Huh?
Down.
What did you do Glenn yesterday?
Please
What
do
did I
tell.
do?
I want to hear this.
Oh, I mean, essentially, when he was harassing police departments, I was calling the police departments and letting them know his name and his date of birth and where he was from prior to him getting there, so that they would already be prepared. And I told them just pretty much don't engage the guy. He's looking for an argument. He's looking for a fight. It's YouTube clicks and donos. So when he got to the one police department, he hit the button saying that he needed something. And she was like, let me transfer you over to the same dispatcher I spoke with. She was like, let me transfer you over to the public information office, knowing that they're closed. And she hung up on him. And it was awesome.
That's awesome.
So the newest thing that happened with Glenn that I kind of enjoyed watching is he got trespassed from an Amazon location, right? So he did 2 videos. The one where he gets trespassed, which is like a 23-minute video, then an entire hour video where he goes to complain about how it's illegal that he got trespassed. So this is another video that Glenn does, like most of his videos. There's not a lot of context. He doesn't actually show what happened prior to, the altercation. I'm sure he was being terrible. But this is what he had put out.
There he is, right there. Why was he following me? Isn't that kind of like creepy?
No, it's not just a job of security.
To follow me?
Well, you work on private property.
No.
So after we have to leave. Well, it's actually against the law to film on private property.
Oh, is it? What law is that? No, go ahead. What RCW law is that? Just
Oh my God.
I don't know. I'll look it up for you.
Oh, you don't know it?
Not right offhand. I'm not a law
Can
enforcement
I
officer.
get a picture of that? Hey, I'm going to see that, buddy.
I don't have.
Oh, okay.
What's the report? You're harassing people.
Oh, really? Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey,
How you doing?
I'll talk to you once I'm on.
Oh, you're gonna talk to me?
Yeah, I'll come talk
Are
to
you saying I'm detained or what?
He's like, no, I don't want to deal with you.
I'm gonna have you step on that side because this is the public property since you're private. So I'll keep you on that side. Keep you on that side, buddy.
Not your buddy guy.
I agree with Gary. Gun supporters probably do get off on pulling the wings off insects. They're just retarded.
God, that's fucked up.
You notice how Glenn's not hard when he has when he's going against people that have nothing to lose.
Right.
I think they're all like that.
Actually, right now while he's on camera, on our camera as well. Okay, perfect. You are officially trespassed from all Amazon property. Come back to Amazon property. I will be calling SPD, and they will be coming and take.
How can you trespass someone you don't know who they are? You know who I am, but you're not supposed to tell them. You can't tell. You can't tell them. No, you can't tell them. You can't tell them. No, that's illegal. You can't tell them. It is.
I won't be telling you. Don't worry.
Where's it
You don't know if
illegal,
it's
Glenn?
illegal on my
Yeah.
ID.
I know you from very many different contexts we've had in the past.
Really? I've only met you once.
Well, I know you because I know you've talked to a lot of officers, and I know exactly who you are. I have your name.
Okay, can we bring this guy over here? I gotta ask.
I'm sorry, but like, where does he get that they can't tell the victim of this crime who he is?
You have the right to face your accuser, right?
No, I mean, it's common practice. If you're trying to trespass somebody from your property and they won't ID themselves, the cops, know who you are because you're Glenn Serio and you literally harass everyone in a 30-mile radius to put on YouTube. Like, yes, they can tell them that. But that's illegal. No, it's not.
Oh,
Ask him a question. No, I'm not talking to you. You're done. You were saying something about harassment, right? Go ahead and elaborate on that.
Perfect, thank you. So we got a report from Amazon, an employee at the building. As she was exiting the building, was accosted by this gentleman. If they're on public property, that's fine. It was done on private property. This occurred after this gentleman repeatedly.
You notice how he kind of like moves the camera away and does like he's right up in their face if they're talking about, but he doesn't want to talk about this, so he backs the camera up. We can barely hear him.
And what we'll do is we'll document this in a report. We'll send it up to what's called charged by officer. So he'll be charged with trespass. It just won't be an in-custody.
You can't charge me with trespass. I left it. No, I left it. I'm not on the public sidewalk.
So if he comes back on the property for anything, then you'll know the name. We appreciate your help. He likes to abuse people. He loves following people around and get pushing their buttons. The best thing to do is just not be in control and just ignore him. Unless he's on your property, he gives a call. Right. Like I told him, if he had remained on public property, electrical films is his business. But it was the issue of being on private property, and
Sure,
that's all right. That's what
Like I
we've been told to do. Don't feed the troll. Ignore him.
Don't feed the troll. Who's really the troll?
Let him do his little thing.
You
that
are
he likes
Glenn.
to do. Trust me, and we'll be good to go. We're only here to enforce.
Glenn is more of like a gargoyle.
Absolutely. Thank you, officers. You guys have a great day. Yeah, you want the business card? Yeah.
He's just a fat, stinky gremlin, dude.
Serial, would you like the number as well?
No, because there's no case. There's nothing.
Okay.
It's all baloney.
Until you go to jail.
Right.
Is it going to be baloney when you're in cuffs?
That's what he probably smells like too. Fucking baloney.
You can't trespass me charged. You can't do it. No, you cannot. cannot.
Look at this guy.
Try it. Good luck.
He's doing it right
Good
now.
luck.
Okay.
I'm not on the property, idiot. Can't charge me. I left the property.
So he did step on property at this point.
I left the property.
Because he was on property and was refused to leave.
Nope, I didn't refuse to leave. I asked him which way to go. I have it on film. I have it all on film. I'll need your name, badge number, since you're committing a felony. So I need you to say it.
Since you're committing a felony.
I don't have it last time. This is now.
What felony, Glenn?
This isn't last time, idiot. This is now. So I'm gonna ask you to call your sergeant down here now, since you're refusing. So call your sergeant down here now. I'm gonna get you reprimanded.
Things
right
aren't
this
going
second.
my way. Shit. Better ask for a supervisor.
What are the odds that this guy gets reprimanded? I've already seen the video, so I'm not. But what are the odds that he's going to get reprimanded right now?
Yep.
Yeah,
lock him up.
Nobody's got a guess. Let's see if anyone has a guess. The over-under that this guy's going to get reprimanded right now.
So hand over his badge and gun right now.
It'd be really funny if the supervisor just came and just says, "You know what? Fuck it, lock him up."
Hold on. Yeah. He's fired right now. So let's wait till we get through there. All right. So this is when the supervisor gets there because I can't listen to, a lot of
people to see the knife?
You can see the knife.
Well, show the knife then. Show
I
the
just
knife.
don't listen to your little commands.
You just did. You showed the back.
Also, it's not a clip. It's a magazine.
Oh, is it?
Get your words
right. It's a magazine.
Yeah.
Clip
a
magazine.
clip is actually what when they ship from the factory.
Okay.
Or if you run an M1 Garand, that's what the rounds
You're this badass Marine, right?
Well, I just know a little bit about weapons.
Okay.
I do my research. I like guns. Fun to shoot, man.
Oh, you're back. You're the tyrant cop. Okay.
What's up? Sirio is upset again, and he wanted to speak with you for something. Upset about what? I have no idea. What's your concern?
So this guy has threatened to charge me with trespassing when I'm not even on the property. That's illegal. He's breaking the law. Yes, it is.
He's giving you an option.
I'm not on the property.
That's right.
I haven't been on the property.
But he's letting you know in advance what will happen if you do not obey our
No.
commands.
He has said
he give you commands and you obey them, and if you don't,
I don't follow any commands from you. I don't follow any commands.
You want to put it to the test?
Let's put it to the test.
Walk onto the property.
Right now? You want me to walk on the property right now?
Go right in there after you've been trespassed. See what happens.
That's what you'd like. That's what you'd like me to do.
Well, you said that I can't give you a command.
Right now, you can't. You can't.
I'm saying that you cannot.
You can't.
I'm saying that you cannot go on that property.
Listen, there's nothing you can do. You're helpless. This guy's helpless.
I'm not helpless.
You are helpless.
I am not.
And this guy has made a threat to charge me. He has said.
Do you know what a threat is? I'm going to tell you what a threat is.
CBO because
See this?
he was refusing to
See
leave
this?
when security asked him several times.
Nope.
That's what we were
I
talking
wasn't on the property. I wasn't on the property.
A threat. I'll tell you what a threat is.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You didn't know last time, so you know now?
I gave my officer.
Last time you didn't know.
I did know.
You didn't know. You didn't say it.
A threat is when one person puts another person in fear of harm or damage to their personal property, either now or in the future.
Of a camera.
Okay. The crime of harassment incorporates the definition of a threat. Telling you that you're going to be arrested or charged is not a threat.
You can't charge me.
I've told you that before.
You can't charge me because
but we're gonna file a CB. We're gonna charge my officer. We're gonna send something to the prosecutor. We'll let them determine.
You can do that. You can do
We're
that.
gonna do it every single time you disobey.
You can't.
A business who.
No, I left the property. I've left the property a long time ago.
Well, when did they say?
It took them a while to convince you to leave.
And I actually had permission from the guy in front because when I walked up in the beginning, I asked him and he said, yes, you can record here. I have permission. I have it on the film. You're fucked. You're fucked, you idiot.
Listen,
you're a dumb shit.
Listen, we're not. I'm not in the mood to generate clickbait for you.
This isn't clickbait.
For your personal.
He started. I was leaving. This guy was following me. I'm not. This guy was following me.
Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna back up a little bit because this seems like a good place to kind of illustrate. So let me just make sure that
I'm going to tell you what a threat is.
CBO because he was refusing to
See this?
Just
file a CB. We're going to charge my officer. We're going to send something to the prosecutor. We'll let them determine.
You can do that. You can do
We're
that.
going to do it every single time you disobey.
You can't.
A business who.
No, I left the property. I've left the property a long time ago.
Well, when did they say?
It took them a while to convince you
Nope.
to leave.
And I actually had permission from the guy in front because when I walked up in the beginning, I asked him, and he said, "Yes, you can record here." I have permission. I have it on the.
Okay, so right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to report this for harassment because he starts calling the guy names. So you can see I did that. I'm hitting hateful or abusive comments. I'm going to go down to bullying. And I'm to say accosting an individual on the street. And I spelled that wrong because I always do. Hold on.
I was about to say something like, "Yo, you misspelled it."
Damn it, Kate. You're better than that.
All right, so you guys can see that gives a timestamp right there of what I'm reporting, and I'm going to go ahead and do report. So if you see something on Glenn's videos that looks like it's very clearly harassment, bullying, anything abusive, if he's talking about killing cops, it's better to do this on a PC, laptop, or Chromebook. It's harder to do on your phone, but you just, again, hit those 3 buttons at the timestamp, go to report, and then you're going to pick up here hateful and abusive content, and then go drag down here, and,
mass reporting piece
No.
of stuff.
Yeah.
No name audits is triggered in the comments.
Why is he triggered?
Well, he I guess somebody said or something about that auditors should be hit or something. So and then he goes, "I'm out of here. I'm leaving." But then he comes back to say that he took somebody's wrench.
Oh man.
Took someone's wrench. Oh no.
Jessica's wrench. I don't know who the fuck Jessica is.
Terrible.
But
anyway.
So what's funny about that is what they're saying in this is usually say you're in Walmart and the Walmart people tell you can't come back, you need to leave, and you're like, "I'm not leaving." They're like, "Okay, well, we're gonna call the police." Well, they call the police and then they come, and usually the police officer says, "Okay, you need to leave." Well, with these guys, then they leave when the cops get there. And the officer didn't observe a crime because they left when the police officer told them to. But still, the report for trespass will be done. But they won't be pursued by the police department. They'll be pursued by the business, the warrants. But the thing is these cops know Glenn, and they know his modus operandi and how he operates. He always does the same thing. So they know Glenn was probably already told to leave and didn't leave. And the shop people, the security guards are telling the police officer, "We told him to leave and he didn't leave." So what these police officers are doing is telling they're going to pursue warrants and then let the DA know, "This is Glenn Serio. Glenn Serio doesn't leave when he's told to leave by the shop owners," which is a violation of trespass. You could be arrested for that, but usually you're not because the police, don't observe that because they're not there yet. So what they said is every time Glenn does this and somebody says, "We told him to leave, he didn't leave," they're going to keep pursuing it, and Glenn's going to keep getting arrested and charged for it.
Right, and he knows that it's legitimate enough that they're like, "Okay, buddy, go back to the building then. If we can't do that, go ahead and go back to the building." And he's like, "You would love for me to do that, but I won't," right? Because you won't, because that's against the law at that point. I just want to answer Pennsylvania reseller real quick. Mitch is busy. That's what's going on with Mitch right now. So he'll be back, but not this week because it's been crazy. Honestly, I scheduled this stream for 7:05 because I thought I'd be running late even. It's not all this social distancing and it's starting to kind of drag. But yeah, no, he knew that he was wrong, and which makes it even funnier. I'll go to this one, and this one we're gonna have to skim through because he literally goes on for an hour with the sergeant. And he's so delusional. He captions this video, right, claiming that the officer in question here was terrified because he's complaining to the sergeant about, their interaction. And I'll go to the end, where the guy comes. He doesn't look terrified at all. He looks slightly amused, if not irritated, but definitely not terrified. So this is him with the sergeant. I love the sergeant too. And I actually, spoiler alert. So he puts in the description here the precinct address. I went out and got a thank you card for Officer Virgilio. And I'm sending it to him on Monday to thank him for making Glenn Serio look like such a fool because I hate him.
So you're on the public easement. So I was walking.
Also known as the sidewalk.
Right.
Got it.
So basically, I walked around maybe like a block or two, and I didn't know the guy was still following me. The guy that claims to be the head of.
Was this the same guy that told you to leave?
There were two. So there's two guys, right? And there's one that claims to be the head. He's the bald one with the blonde hair, chubbier guy. He was following me around the public sidewalk. I didn't know he's following me, taking pictures. So basically, I was at that point.
Taking pictures of you?
He was taking pictures of me, and that's fine. I don't care about that. But I noticed he was taking pictures as I was walking on the public sidewalk. So then he basically, I approach him, but I'm still on the public easement, and he's telling me like, I need to leave. I'm like, I'm on the public sidewalk. I'm not on the,
Okay.
And then basically,
you guys got into some sort of a verbal, and then he called the police.
He called the police again and said he needed them.
Oh, more than once?
I think he called several times.
Okay. Was there some sort of verbal conversation between you and him that may have been like argumentative?
Not argumentative. Everyone was cool and calm and collective.
I'm talking about when.
Yeah, right.
No, when he followed me, I just said, "Hey, cool, you're taking a picture of me." Okay. I was being like sarcastic, and basically, he was turning his back towards me basically the whole time.
Okay, but at some point, they generated a 911 call of somebody that refused to leave the property because that's what the call was.
In the beginning, they said that, but I left the property.
Okay, so you had left prior to when they said we're calling the police, then you left, basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, got it.
So when they said you get up, they basically told me to leave the property. I left the property, and basically, I asked him which way to go. He told me I can go. So.
Down the stairs.
Yeah,
right?
Down the stairs or the opposite direction, west or east. So basically,
hold on.
I just wanted
west or east. Are you fucking kidding? He's like, it could be one of these two polar opposites. I'm not sure which it is because I have the IQ of a burnt raisinette. Like, what the
fuck?
West or east? Like, we're talking about stairs. I just said left or right.
Right.
Oh my god, this guy must have the IQ of a fucking vegetable.
Okay, so
he's the IQ of a taco.
Oh, the video. It's all paused.
There was me walking around with the camera.
Outside?
Yeah.
And what about inside?
I never stepped inside the property.
Oh, okay.
I've never been inside the property.
Got it. Oh,
opened the door. He opened the door, and I stood like within the door frame. I wasn't.
No, he's already admitted to being in the building.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's already admitted to it. So why he's then turning around and lying, I don't know.
Because he's scared.
But
yeah, he's so fucking.
Yeah, idiot. I mean he's another congenital liar. But we'll get to the end now. The last few minutes anyway, where this guy just owns him too. I mean, as much as I don't want to give this guy views, I would suggest watching through.
Do something, my sergeant, that I'm going to use some sort of force or something to that effect. Okay. You believe that was a threat. You believe that you considered that statement a threat
because the way he approached, he got behind me, as if like, so you're a police officer. You don't like, you wouldn't like if I got behind you. I'm an ordinary citizen. I still don't like people behind me if they're a police officer or not, because I don't know what his intent.
I bet from that limp wristed lisp he does, I bet he loves guys behind him. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Intentions are.
And then then you said. He said, duty medic, you look like you're in distress, and then you believe that this is all retaliation based on the incident.
Retaliatory.
At the King County Health Department.
Right.
Correct? At the COVID testing.
Correct.
Okay. I got it.
So, and then one more thing I want to say is, as I was waiting here, I was calling 911 to meet you because I didn't know if you were coming back.
I almost had to leave. There was another call, but then they called me off.
So then Virgilio shows up in a blue car, and I said, "You call your sergeant again right now." He says, "No, I'm not going to call my sergeant." And he's like, "Have a good day, Glenn. Have a good day. I'm going to go take a pee. I'm going to go take a pee, Glenn." I said, "Are you going to call your sergeant?" He kept telling me about he's going to take a pee. You know, so I mean, I don't think he's the type of person to be in the public. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain cops that deal with the public, and there's other ones that just aren't able to deal with the public. You know?
Well, thankfully, the major interaction over there is going to be recorded by you. It's going to be recorded by us. This interaction with him walking in is going to be recorded by you.
Right.
So there's going to be plenty of
evidence
to look at.
Correct.
Right? Okay, I'm going to head out. I got to do this because guess what? Now I have to do an officer-involved collision investigation, and I also have to do this. So I got to do it before I leave.
Sure. And one thing I want to make clear is it's probably a smart idea not to try to put me through the court system, because that's just going to make me not like you more. Right?
You threaten me?
No. Don't waste my time in court because...
You know what? Once again, I need to tell you, we don't make that decision.
You did. He did. He made that decision when he sent it to the prosecutor.
Whether you're going to be charged.
Did he send it to the prosecutor? Yes or no?
They did it as a charge by officer.
So he sent it, and you allowed it. You allowed it. You allowed it. You made the mistake by allowing it.
All right. Well,
so,
you know something? I have to go by what the evidence is at that moment.
Nope. So you should have stepped in.
What they said happened.
You should have stepped in and said, you know, when I got here, Glenn wasn't on the property. He's not on the property. He's got a warning. He's got a verbal warning. If he goes on the property again.
Yeah, but I didn't know what happened prior to when I.
Right, but when you were there, you were like, see what happens.
Yeah, but okay.
See what happens. Step on the property.
But you're out on the property now, okay? But
right.
I tried to tell you, if you were inside Amazon or whatever, and they were asking you to leave, and you continued to refuse and refuse and refuse and refuse and refuse.
I left the property. I walked that direction. I left.
Well, then, check this out. You say you left the property without any verbal confrontation whatsoever.
No, there were some words exchanged.
You're saying that there is, and that that you refuse to leave. The whole situation is going to be recorded, right?
Sure.
If it is, then there's no problem.
Right, but now he's just wasted the court's time by sending that charge by officer to the court. There's nothing to do. I get it. You guys are bored, right? I would be bored too. If there's 200 police officers in Seattle and there's no crime, I would be bored. I would want to liven up the mood, right?
There's lots of crime.
Not as much as you would like, though, right?
No, we don't.
Yeah, let's.
Well, I mean, you need crime to have a job, right? If there's
It's all
no crime, you don't have a
conspiracy to get Glenn.
Right. I'm going to quickly look up the crime rate in Seattle, Washington, just real quick, because that's one of the stupidest statements I think he's made, and he's made a lot of stupid statements.
It's all just one big conspiracy. They're out to get him.
Per neighborhoodscout.com, there is a crime of 60 per 1,000 residents. Seattle has one of the highest crime rates in America compared to communities of all sizes, from the smallest town to the very largest. One chance of becoming a victim of either a violent or property crime here is 1 in 17. Fucking moron. Glenn, hold on.
Look who's in the comments.
Is it Glenn?
Accountability for all.
Oh, bitch.
Is it the real one? Excellent. All right. Well, it's cool that he's here, I guess. Yeah. He says it's calling the police for trespassing. Yeah. No, I mean, he doesn't understand trespass laws. He doesn't understand what constitutes a threat. And he doesn't understand crime rates, apparently, because, again, I just looked it up, and per neighborhoodscout.com, it has one of the highest crime rates in America. They're not bored. They're not bored, Glenn.
Good job, right? So...
yeah, what time is it? 18:36. Okay, I have to get this done.
Okay, sure.
All right.
So will he be reprimanded? Will Virgilio be reprimanded?
We'll see. It'll be up to OPA that makes that decision.
Okay, so, all right. So next time you got to go pee, probably don't tell the public about that, okay?
I don't care.
You sure you don't care about that? Oh, and I'm a troll, right? That's what you said, right? I'm a troll. What else? I'm dangerous, and you're gonna take me down. Was that right? Was that right? Okay.
That's what he considers terror. That's Officer Virgilio looking terrified, absolutely terrified. I mean, dear God, just idiot. He's just an idiot. I watch this guy on a semi-regular basis now because I hate him. I hate him so much. And obviously, they're setting him up for some pretty serious charges, right? Like, they just keep giving him rope, and this idiot's going to hang himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how he says, bye, Glenn.
Right.
That guy's a fucking... Oh, he's fucking awesome, dude. I love that dude.
Oh, my God.
Great.
I think it was yesterday, Glenn yelled at a cop, and he goes... I'm a private citizen. I pay your taxes.
Yeah, I heard that.
Okay.
Through what? Through his PayPal?
I'll be sending Glenn my invoice for taxes.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna make a spreadsheet of every time that I have to pay like sales tax, property tax, and then I'll invoice Glenn at the end of the year.
And then just like, Glenn, you pay my taxes. You said.
Yeah, no, Glenn is
right.
useless, absolutely useless.
Oh yeah, that's something I wanted to talk. Like, Josh Abrams, all of them say it, but none of them have a job. So are they talking about they only pay sales tax? I mean, I'm just confused. What other kind of taxes you would pay?
Yo, honestly, I gotta say the only person that was an auditor that I would say did definitely pay taxes was fucking Bucket Boy. That's about it.
Yeah, Bucket Boy does have a job.
Yeah. Oh, he still has that job?
He does still have his job.
Okay,
In
so
fact,
yeah,
he let me know he picked up a second job, so he's got a job at night now
that's
too.
good for him. That's good for him.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's definitely paying taxes, and that's for damn sure. So he's definitely credible on that part. Fucking Abrams, no, he's just nothing but a fucking big-titted fucker. Let's talk a lot of shit. And doesn't even have a
fucking
job.
bitch.
Yeah, dude. Yo, bro, every time he lies, his tits get bigger.
Pinocchio tits.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh man.
No Name is claiming that he pays taxes. No Name, do you want to jump up in there? Actually, I have some questions for No Name.
Yeah.
Since apparently whenever we don't talk about Josh Abrams, we gotta go ahead and bring a bunch of Josh Abrams drama in here because we can't live without talking about Josh Abrams. Like he doesn't deserve 24/7 unilateral attention. He just doesn't deserve it.
If Glenn pays
Okay, right.
taxes, then isn't he purchasing a little bit of temporary safety for essential liberty? And that would mean that by Josh Abrams' quote, well, not by him, but the one he always likes to quote, wouldn't that mean he deserves neither?
What? No, I mean, he doesn't pay taxes, period. So
I know, but I'm saying if he paid taxes, if he pays my salary, then he's purchasing the safety that I provide. It's just a play on words.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a fucking glorified daycare, Like you know what I mean?
Okay, remember No Name beat up the fucking SWAT team. I don't know if you want to bring him on. He's dangerous.
I don't know. We have cameras of mass destruction sitting backstage right now. Should we let cameras of mass destruction on? 1 for yes,
sure.
no. 2 for no. This is a democracy. I'll leave it to the people. I really don't. I don't like him.
Nah, don't give him a fucking satisfaction.
I just don't.
He
I don't
usually
like
joins and then leaves really quick.
So is No Name gonna join or what?
I mean, we're getting mixed reactions here. A lot of people are saying no. Don't. Sorry, cameras of mass destruction, but not today. So yeah, no, we're gonna kick you. And
not credible enough.
Yeah, you can go back to smoking meth. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen, Kate? He's gonna come in and then leave right away. And then say, hey, why are you kicking me out?
Well,
Yeah,
I
that's
did.
what he-
I did just kick him out, and I will tell him right now. The reason is because I don't like him. Yeah.
No Name says that that's not him in the comments.
Oh, well, that's too bad. Because I do have some questions for No Name regarding that video.
You want me to ask him to come on?
Not really. No. You know, we're moving up to an hour. I'm trying to like consolidate a lot of the streams until we can get back in the studio because like this is dragging. Like, are you guys sick of this social distancing thing yet, or what?
Oh, I just said fuck it. I was like, you know what? If I get the kung flu, then it is what it is.
I miss the studio. I miss having Sergeant Boozy in the studio dipping his tobacco. Like, you know, I miss all.
I miss you too, Kate.
Oh, we got Shiva. I'll let Shiva in all the time. Hey, Shiva.
Hello. How's it going?
It's
What's up,
going.
Shiva?
I made my own webcam filter today for the first time. Do you like it?
I do. Wow.
It's very.
Do you I have to ask. Do you sometimes wear a stormtrooper helmet when you're?
No, that's it's a snap cam filter.
Oh, I was like, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I'm a huge nerd. I've watched everything down to I even watched the Clone Wars cartoon with my son. But then like when he leaves,
right.
I'll still
Yeah.
anyway.
Oh, you started watching it? Like I told you?
Yeah, I did.
Hey! I'm a bigger fucking nerd than she is, dude.
Oh man, if Oak wasn't like a trademark name already, I would go with like Officer Fett.
This guy said
the bounty.
Are you a Boba Fett fan?
Yeah, he's.
You know that apparently he might still be alive.
Oh
Really?
yeah, definitely.
Boba
No,
Fett.
he's dead.
No,
He's dead.
No,
He's
dude.
dead?
He's being digested for 1,000 years, isn't he?
No.
The Sarlacc.
In the belly of the Sarlacc pit. Yeah.
There's actually a comic called Star Wars Legends, and apparently in there he actually manages to get himself out of the Sarlacc pit twice.
Is that
Twice.
canon?
Yeah, but they might bring him back during the Mandalorian, so that might actually happen. There's been a lot of talk about it.
You ever heard of There used to be this rapper. He was like a nerd rapper, and he had this song called Boba Fett, or no, Fett's Vets, and it was his name was MC Chris, and that song is hilarious. If you ever want to hear a funny Star Wars song.
So Massive is asking how we're going to accuse someone of not paying taxes for no reason. I mean, we were saying that Glenn doesn't pay taxes because he doesn't have a job. That's why we did that.
So, what were your? Sorry, did you? Sorry, I don't mean to kind of cut you off.
Go for it.
Thought I'd try and say something vaguely constructive this time on the panel. I don't know if you caught my conversation with Cameras and Josh last night. I was wondering what your thoughts were on that whole making a fake story to try and discredit a smaller channel business.
I definitely. Oh my gosh! Sorry, I'm getting messages now. I just didn't see the point. It doesn't really prove a point. First of all, you're releasing this quote unquote, fake story to prove a point in the middle of somebody's live stream on the chat. So you're not even giving them an opportunity to vet the information. Therefore, your point that you're trying to make that this person doesn't vet information kind of falls flat because there's no opportunity to do so, right? They essentially were just discussing what was being said in the chat, in the live stream. It was more idle conversation than reporting it as fact. So right then and there, he's not really running with anything. And it was just such a ridiculous, unbelievable, stupid story. It didn't come off as like, haha, gotcha moment. It was just a bullshit hoax, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, my sense of it was that, even as a ploy, it was just so ineptly carried out. Because if I was going to do that, like a friend of mine commented afterwards, it's like, well, if you were really going to do that, what you would do is you'd plant the seed and then let them run with it and embellish it. But what Cameras did was he planted the seed and then he came on into the chat and started embellishing events. So it was like, yeah, the story ran, but actually the reason that it ran the way that it ran was because cameras of mass destruction kept coming in and saying false information.
Right. I see that.
I'm using the word. Sorry, go on.
Oh,
please,
sorry.
No. It's a lag thing, I think.
I just wanted to say that I see Accountability for All is now in the comments freaking out, saying that we owe him a retraction for saying he didn't pay taxes. I mean, I don't know if you've sent a tax return. I haven't even had a chance to look, but nobody even said that anyway. So calm the hell down, really. Just calm down.
Yeah, he sent me something. It says that he has a W-9, but I don't know from 2019. But I don't.
That doesn't show anything. It's a W-9. It doesn't show that you actually paid your taxes. Either
it's
way,
not even the. It's not even the W-9. It's just. It's something that says he has a W-9.
Oh my god.
Yo, he'd probably be sucking dick for food stamps, bro.
Is there something wrong with that? Because if so, I gotta go.
I mean, he probably uses his tits as a selling point too. You know, he probably just like fucking titty fucks people.
Yeah. For his fucking boob job that he does for his fucking pornos.
Oak, you gotta 3D print those bras, man, for him, bro.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Man. I got the thing going.
He really needs them, dude. He needs them. He needs the extra support. You know. Hell yeah, bro.
Oh God. But no, I agree with you. I mean, they pushed this narrative, and I don't see where the gotcha was really. I mean, like, and again, like you want to prove that somebody doesn't vet their information. In this case, it was something that we already kind of knew anyway. Like, it doesn't help anything. The whole thing was just dumb. And again, like, if you're gonna really push a story and have people believe it about getting shot, like, the cop did not raid your house and shoot you, I would say a drug deal gone wrong. That's what I would say.
Yeah, that would probably be more believable.
Yeah.
But that's Josh. Josh, you're in my my messenger. I'll look at that stuff after the show. I'm kind of busy right now, man.
Right. This is another thing, is that honestly, like, do not give us information midstream. This goes exactly back to what I was saying about the whole cameras of ass destruction thing, like, which is what I like to call him, because I imagine that he would do gay porn for meth in my head. That's what I imagined. But no, you cannot produce information midstream. It does not give anyone any chance to vet that information. Anything that you talk about while you're producing it midstream is just speculation. It's stupid. Stop doing. Just stop doing it.
Yeah, it's Hoax. Up, Peachy. Yeah, I know, that's ridiculous. But that's Josh.
Yeah.
I guess he is trying to show me something for AdSense or something. I don't know.
Oh my God.
It doesn't make much of a difference.
Right. And we're going ahead and you know, talking about something. We were talking about Glenn. Like, Josh, listen, we do not want to talk about you 24/7. Like, you are not the most important thing here. There are plenty of douchebags going out doing this auditing thing. You are not the only one.
I think I'm gonna close the
cocksucker.
book on fighting Abrams in News Now New England panels. I think I got bigger fish to fry.
Absolutely. Honestly, like, this is my stance on it. This is my official statement. Josh Abrams is out. Glenn Serio is in. If I'm going to become fixated on destroying someone right now, it's Glenn Serio. That's just my personal opinion. Take it
Glenn,
for what it is.
will you debate me on News Now New England's War Zone at 2 in the morning?
No, I would want to take that debate right here. I'm sorry, but I earned that.
We'll do it right here. It doesn't matter. Just come, please.
Glenn's not intelligent enough to debate. I mean,
I don't even think he could figure out how to get into the panel.
Glenn would have to understand what the word debate means, which might take him about a week of research. Like,
could you imagine Glenn in the panel? He'd probably be like breathing real heavy.
Oh my God!
Be sucking on the microphone.
Every time you get the better of him, he'd be like, "That's illegal."
That's illegal.
He'd probably get so mad that Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna sue you, Oak.
Dude, he'd probably get so mad he'd throw a taco at his fucking phone.
Yeah, me, Glenn. Me, sue Oak.
Me, Glenn. Me don't like Kate. Me throw taco at Kate.
Right. Or he put a bratwurst on his fucking microphone. He's sitting there sucking on it.
Oh, fucking ASMR, dude. Him sucking on a fucking bratwurst.
I mean, I would still like No Name to come on because I have a couple questions for him one of these days. And No Name's been putting out some shitty videos too. But like, Abrams, stop trying to insinuate yourself into anything. Like, the easiest way for us not to talk about someone is if they, they're not doing something stupid. So the adverse is true as well. If you really want us to talk about you, go out and do something stupid, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike Malloy, I like your fucking profile pic, dude.
I like Mike Malloy. He's a good guy.
His profile picture's pretty cool. It's him holding a fucking lightsaber. I love it. Oh, it's great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
So yeah, do we have anything else to talk about? I don't even know.
So we still doing the predator poachers thing or what?
Yeah, no, I'm still looking into them. That just goes back to the whole vetting of things. I'm kind of doing a deep dive on that. I like to get all the information together. Oh, my dog is like, we always vet information. He's yelling at me.
He's agreeing with you.
Yeah, he is.
So okay, and then who are you going after next? Like I know you're going after Glenn, and then like the next auditor.
Yeah, Jake. Listen, nobody wants to hear you. Shh. Quiet. He's not going to.
There's a long hit list.
Maybe your dog is just giving you suggestions for people you could go after, Kate.
He did. He just rattled off the whole list. Actually, I don't know if you understood.
Who's
Seriously,
who's CCW? I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. Mike was saying that. Go after CCW.
California Citizen Watch.
Oh.
Yeah, California Citizen Watch. We got a couple videos coming out about. Well, we are gonna. Jake, I swear to God, come on. We have a couple videos coming out rehashing Abrams' record, just for anyone who isn't privy to it. We'll catch you up on that. No Name has done some things that are egregious. Glenn, obviously, I've declared war on Glenn. Glenn's going to know within the next week what that means. Keep an eye out for that because it's going to get rugged. And then the Resistance in Boston. I don't like him either.
He's a piece of shit. A cocksucker.
Well.
Now look. Sorry. There's nothing wrong with sucking cock. I just want to say. I just want to put that out there. You might not like it, and that's completely fair enough. But it's like putting someone down because they like Pepsi or Coke. It just doesn't make any sense.
You go drink a Pepsi, Shiva.
I don't like either of them, to be honest. I think they're both wank. So.
Hey, I was dying the other day when you said the name of what's that? Chinese whispers. I was like, what? I've never heard that before.
That's the racist term for it over here, yeah. Where it's like a kid's game, Chinese whispers. So you whisper in each other's ear and see how it. But it kind of goes back to the kind of idea that the Chinese are inscrutable and can't be trusted and all that kind of nonsense. Yeah.
Motherfucker, you make a fun of me?
It's like there's loads of racist terms that are just kind of like part of English slang. They're kind of not racist anymore, but when you think about it, they are. Like taking the mick out of someone means, that's kind of like putting Irish people down, basically. Yeah. Like, so, yeah, but language changes, right? What words mean change over time, and what a word means now isn't what it meant 200 years ago quite often.
We're so politically correct that stuff couldn't stand around here.
Oh yeah, remember that Yeah, look at those cleaning products that I sent to Kate. Fucking through
Oh,
Discord.
I couldn't even play those. I couldn't even play those.
Oh no, you definitely can't. No, you'd be canceled real quick.
But yeah, on that subject too of who's on the list or whatever, we actually are opening up different topics on different scams. So we will be producing some stuff, not only just with the 1A community, but like the predator poachers. There's a couple other online scams that we've been looking into. So I'm pretty excited about that. So we'll start to have kind of multifaceted content coming out, which is exciting.
That's good. No Name, are you gonna come up?
All right. Well, I'm going to bounce. Yeah. So.
See you later, Shiva.
See you later.
Thanks for coming on.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
man.
Thank you for
Good
having
meeting
me.
you, dude. Yeah.
Likewise.
Alrighty.
Yeah, today, when Cameras admitted that he was a drug addict or something prior, I went on to the stream. I guess they were talking about me, and Cameras left after like 5 minutes of talking to me, and I think that was his chance to talk to me. I don't think if he's trying to come on here, it's probably just to do something dumb.
Yeah, I know. And like I said, I'm trying to consolidate it. So do we have any other? Oh, Adventures with Peachy Reddit wants to know who's Glenn. Glenn is Glenn Serio of Everett, Washington. He runs a channel called Auditing the USA, and we hate him. Just so that you know.
Yeah, Glenn is like Josh, but fat and a little bit worse. And dumb. Like really, really, like more dumb than Josh, probably.
This is a good question, too. Why does Ricardo Luna have a heart-on for Josh and Jamie? We want to know. That's all we want to know. What happened in Vegas, Ricardo? Every single, he literally, like, I want to say it's like 40 comments a week in the comment section. He's like, Josh, everybody wants to know what happened in Vegas. Like, yes, Ricardo, everyone wants to know what happened in Vegas. He won't tell us, though.
He went as far as to make another account and pretend that Ricardo Luna is his friend.
Like really?
What?
Yeah, I like
what
that. He can only say the same things on both accounts too. Like he's like, "Oh, Bozo the Clown." Like we know it's you, Ricardo. What happened in Vegas? Come on. So at this point, it pains me to say this, but unless I get anything to the contrary, I would assume whatever happened in Vegas is bad on Ricardo Luna. Just gonna be fair.
Yeah, but then why would he go around yelling about it?
Yeah, but he's not really. I mean, he'll yell about it, but then he won't provide any context. Like, I mean,
I think it must be bad on both of them, and they probably came to like an agreement, like you spill the beans and I spill the beans. Like we got our nukes pointed at each other.
I was gonna say like a Mexican standoff.
They've got a standoff about whatever happened there. Something happened, and they're not. They don't want to talk about it.
I want to talk about it.
I know the last time they were together, they were getting drunk. So
yes, thank you. Accountability for Vermont. Tyrone is another one. I hate that guy. Yeah, we've been looking into him too. We have like such ambitions and not enough time. Really,
man, what you got against Tyrone?
Tyrone.
I got a bald head.
Yeah, man, I got a bald head.
Hey, listen, I'll get shit. What's the other guy's name? You don't pay for shit.
Big Brody.
Big Brody. I'll get Big Brody over here, man.
Yeah.
I'm Tyrone, and I'm here to fuck your wife, long dick style.
Brody don't pay for shit.
Tyrone
Was
got
it
his
Brody
ass
that
kicked.
won the fight, or was it Tyrone?
No, Tyrone tried to
Tyrone. Yeah, Tyrone got beat.
Yeah, because he kept trying to kick fucking Big Brody. He was trying to throw the fight. He was trying to get himself disqualified. He's a fucking bitch. That fight was so disappointing, dude. I was rooting for Tyrone too.
So Brody.
Didn't Tyrone get beat up before, like he fought Big Brody? Or when he tried to do something against somebody, like a bunch of guys, and he got shit kicked out of him?
I know that somebody pulled a gun on him one time.
On Brody?
Oh no, on fucking Tyrone.
No, Tyrone. I know
when you
Tyrone
run
did get
around
beat.
saying, I'm Tyrone and I'm going to fuck your wife. Like,
So
yeah.
I'm getting a lot of suggestions in here too. I just put it in the comments. I'm going to put it in again though. You can always email us if you have suggestions, and we'll check it out. Like again, we have a lot of ambitions and not enough time sometimes, but we do the best we can with looking at all these people. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, and they're talking about the COVID thing again. I talked about that briefly on News Now New England. I don't like to speculate, but the facility that was named, there were no active. Well, I shouldn't say active. There were no COVID cases reported, period. So, I mean, that definitely lends some questions to the whole COVID story, but I don't really like to speculate.
I don't know. I've heard some crazy theories about COVID. There's this guy named Eyes on Corruption that believes that. What's that?
Don't even get me started on all the crazy.
Yeah, dude, it's the 5G towers, man. They're fucking infecting everybody.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't even think that. He thinks that COVID is a cover-up for an underground war.
What the fuck?
You know who I've been looking at recently too is Targeted Citizen.
I've heard of him, but
oh my! All I had to do to get blocked from Targeted Citizen's live stream was to say subject located. That was the only comment that I left.
They're like, no, shit.
Done. It was terrible.
Yo, I heard that that there might be a possibility that we might actually go to war with China. Like, there might be a possibility. I don't know if that. I hope it doesn't really happen.
I doubt it.
You doubt it?
Just COVID them.
There's a possibility we can go to war with anyone at any time. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just because the thing is, tensions are really high, like with China. A lot of the people in the world, really, honestly, they're all pissed off at China because of this whole fucking Kung Flu thing. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
No, go ahead, bud.
No, go ahead. I was just done with what I was saying.
I don't know. It's because people are calling like fucking Kung Flu and everything.
Yeah, I love saying that.
Somebody else talking?
Oh man, do we have any other last minute questions before we wrap this up, or no? Maybe thoughts, opinions, hate mail, constructive criticism.
Before kid gets naked.
What? No, I'm still in my trash bag.
I rather her fucking put that cop outfit on, man. Jesus Christ.
It's
how many subs are you guys?
Whatever happened to that?
We're not at 5K yet, and technically, the first person that needs to put that cop uniform on is Sergeant Doopy.
Oof,
I'll do it.
Yeah, but he'll break it.
He said if we got one more subscriber, he'd put it on. We've gotten like 500 more since then.
Where are you at?
I told you I wear it.
Teresa has a good question. Will you ever interview Tibbets? Funny story. I actually have interviewed Tibbets before. It didn't go well. He's not a fan. Not a fan of me. We also we fed Tibbets a bunch of crappy, ridiculous stories about the police chief at the time, and he'd read them as fact. And people in his town were sending him the script to training day, and he was reading it off like this. Stewart actually did it, so he doesn't really care for any of us. When he got out of jail, I actually called him because I do have Billy Tibbet's cell phone number. I'm not lying when I say that I talk to everybody. I really do. And so I was like, tell me about Josh. And he and I were cooler than we had been, but he's like, I will literally never talk about Josh. And he hung up on me. Then the whole crack thing happened in Chinatown, and now we're not going to see Billy Tibbetts for a while on the outside.
We could try and write him a letter. Maybe he'll.
Did we write him letters? God bless Billy Tibbetts. I love that guy. He's hilarious.
Didn't you try talking to him the last time when he got out of prison? And
right, that's what I'm saying. And he would not talk about Abrams.
Yeah, he was like, "Yo, fuck you," and then pretty much just or did he say? No, I think he said, "Fuck Josh Abrams," and just hung up.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. He was cooler with me than he had been, but when I was like, can I talk about Josh Abrams with you? He was like, "Fuck Josh Abrams. I'll never talk about Josh Abrams." Not a fan. No.
Sheesh.
Not a fan.
You would think that he'd brag about how he fucked up Josh.
I don't know. Maybe, probably not when you have like pending legal issues. Probably not.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. Well, maybe one day we'll hear the truth.
Because wouldn't you get like an extra charge for like assault and battery while you're in jail, like doing shit like that?
Yeah, it's totally possible.
Yeah. Because knowing
Josh
Josh
can't fight.
Well, yeah, and knowing his bitch ass, he'd probably fucking like try to sue and press charges against fucking Tibbets.
Even though inmate Abrams is the better of inmate Tibbets.
He got the better of him.
got the better of him.
Maybe with those big titties, he probably did. Probably smacked him across the face with those tits.
He's like,
Dude,
watch me smash this fucking Coke can with my tits.
Yo, Tibbets probably had trouble fucking pulling his shirt over Josh's head. Because,
Just couldn't reach him, man.
Yeah, he
Too much
couldn't reach
tit in
him.
the way.
Yeah, too much titties, dude. God damn, dude. Yeah, you see, I think it's like it's the Pinocchio disease, dude. Every time like one of these freaking frauditors lie about shit, their tits get bigger.
Yep.
There's a lot of boobs in this quote unquote community.
Yo, Kate's jealous. She wants to fucking like know the secret.
I do really. How do I fight gravity? How do they do it?
Josh be looking like you Dick from South Park.
I want auditor boobies.
Auditor tits.
Inmate Abrams physically got the better of inmate Tibbets.
Right.
And the rest of the inmates cheered, Josh, Josh, Josh.
Oh my god, dude.
Any other questions, comments, concerns?
No.
I was hoping that Ricardo Ludo would show up and tell us what happened in Vegas, but
You should invite anybody else that wants to fucking join into this. See if they got any questions.
any questions? Nobody.
Why don't you ask the fucking Malloy guy?
Cut to the chase wants to know if I'm responsible for the Black Plague. We did go over this last week, but I will admit, yes, I am. If it's a human atrocity, you can attribute it to me, and that would probably be accurate and fair, according to certain people, lots of people.
She's also responsible for the Trail of Tears.
Yeah. What I'm not responsible for is for anyone committing perjury in court, though. That's on them. Zing.
Nobody says that.
Black Plague, Trail of Tears, March of Baton.
Fucking.
It's okay. You see what Michael Malloy said?
What did Michael do? Oh, when can I interview? Yeah, I'll come on your live panel. That's cool. You can interview me.
Why does he come on right now?
No, he wants me to go on his.
Well, he's a little bitch then.
Oh, that'd be lit as fuck.
He's a nice guy.
Nah, he's cool, bro. He's cool.
Guaimito wants to know, am I socially relevant? No, I am not. I am not.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah. Earl update, he is going to prison forever. We can only hope.
I was gonna say, really? Shit.
Yeah. No, that's hopefully coming.
What about Bobby Hill? What's going on with him?
Oh, he's hanging out with one of our new targets. Oh, I can't even talk about that guy yet, but he's starting to rub elbows with a real shit bum. It's going to be pretty exciting to talk about that guy because that's another story for another day. Yeah, the Titanic struck me and it sank. That's true. That is true.
Jesus Christ. She's responsible for all the fucking dinosaurs dying.
Yeah, Caves is the trash bag that, when you pull it out of the box and then all the other ones fucking come with it and you just can't get them separated.
Right.
She's that one.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, she's the one that's not even scented either.
Yeah, the unscented, stuck together.
The Dollar Tree fucking trash bags you get.
Right.
You put it in the bag and somebody fucked up at the factory and the bottom's not even, together. It's just the shit falls right through the fucking bag.
Right.
Yo, by the way, speaking of trash bags, did you guys hear about JC Penney going bankrupt?
The That was a weird. That was a weird pivot you just made.
I know. I don't know. I just thought about trash places, and JCPenney was one of them. So it's like, yo.
Was that when Bradley's went out of fucking business?
That was a long time ago. Bradley went out of business.
Well, talking about COVID.
All right, Bradley's
because of COVID.
Bradley's was a long time ago.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about because of the pandemic. Because like a lot of places are like freaking filing for bankruptcy or they're closing down and shit. And honestly, JCPenney was like fucking falling apart anyways before. Like they weren't in very good shape beforehand. And then all this shit happened and boom, now they're just completely fucked.
Yeah, they should have had some better fucking deals.
Dude, just like Sears. I used to work at Sears for like a little while and I absolutely fucking hated it. It was like the worst place to work at. All I saw
You
was
sell tires?
Nah, they had me in like this one clothing section, dude, and like nobody wanted to buy the clothes, and the fucking manager was like, "Oh, you gotta sell, you gotta like get them to sign up for credit cards." I'm like, credit cards for what? A dying fucking franchise? Come on, dude. Ain't nobody gonna fucking buy shit. Nobody's gonna sign up for no fucking credit cards. Come on.
High Fixer sold the FUBU.
FUBU. Oh, that's how you know I'm ghetto, bro. The fucking
FUBU.
The Echo brand.
Echo, Reeboks, Rhino. Echo is the Rhino, right?
Yeah.
Jenko.
Fucking Adidas.
Remember the Jinko jeans?
We got some New Balances over here.
Oh, New Balances.
Let me show you these New Balances, bro.
Remember fucking Heelys, dude?
Oh, Heelys were lit as fuck, bro.
Dude, I remember one time I went down the stairs with them shits. That did not go well for me.
Yeah, you probably fucking busted your ass.
Oh yeah, I did. I don't even know how to fucking balance myself.
How cool were the kids though that were running and then they just like engage their fucking their little skates and they just go fucking rolling, looking like Michael Jackson moonwalking.
I know. I'm like,
what were those shoes called?
Heelys.
Heelys. Yep.
Yeah.
What about soaps?
Soaps.
Remember the grind, like grind poles? Yeah, grind like curves and shit.
Yeah. Like pretending to skateboard without the skateboard.
Yeah.
I never heard of those.
Yeah, you're too young for them.
Cool.
Yeah, for that shit.
90s kids,
people.
80s stuff.
Somebody asked about the full AFA Auditing America story. I'm not sure what you're talking about with that.
It's like a freaking saga.
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to get into the middle of a lot of these people's drama too, because like, who knows who's telling the truth half the time. Yeah, who knows?
Oh, man.
You would need like one of those law dictionary libraries to like document all the adventures of Joshua Abrams.
Yeah.
And Anselmo.
And along with it, there's like the stories that join in, like No Name and fucking just everyone else.
They never ever get like. There's no friends in that quote unquote community. Somebody else is asking, where's Chauncey? Chauncey is still sitting in jail. He's still sitting in jail. He's been there for a while.
Hey, you know what I noticed about Chauncey? I mentioned this to somebody a while ago, but like I remember watching one of the videos you guys put up, like the last time you guys talked about him. And he was wearing some Bluetooth earbuds, right? And I noticed those things because I have the same exact pair. And you know they're worth like $200, right?
Yeah, they make you look like an asshole.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but they're fucking Bose fucking earbuds, dude. And I'm like thinking, damn, this motherfucker, like clearly he's using the money for something else because he has freaking $200 fucking earbuds on.
Yeah, well, when you like lock your mom up in your house and make her sleep on a beanbag chair and collect her inheritance, you've got lots of money laying around.
Right.
Fucked up, dude.
Yeah, no,
his mom
happened.
Because I don't really pay attention to most of the shit that they do. I just I just hear it from you guys, really.
Yeah, he like told his mom that like people were outside waiting to get her or something.
Yep, that with guns, and that pretty much if she ever went outside, she was gonna get shot. There were armed thugs or whatever, and he took the master bedroom in the apartment and made her sleep on a beanbag in the living room. Yeah, it was pretty ridiculous.
That's fucked up, dude. I'll smack the dog shit out of that dude.
How many years was she in there? It was like a long time.
Two whole
2
years.
years.
Yeah.
That's a long time, dude.
The poor woman is like, like I used to enjoy life of like hiking and outdoors activities, and I haven't left my house in 2 years. Like he is a huge piece of shit. It's not unhappy that he's in jail. He'll probably be there for a long time. I mean, he's like a psycho. Some of these auditors like cross over into potential serial killer territory. Like they're just so creepy.
They're all
that's
fucking
pretty disturbing.
Yeah.
Some of those people need to get fucking jumped, bro. Man. News New England was good, man. How you doing?
Yeah.
What's up, New England?
Give him a shout out.
Leave anyone with any last minute questions before I kill this thing. Nah.
So somebody's asking, Kate, how are you related to socially relevant?
I'm not. So there's that. Okay, that was easy.
Yeah,
who the hell's
fuck that guy. Guamito, the fucking homo.
Yeah, but I'm not. Not really with that woman, so.
Yo, this dude.
What happened?
He just said he's a fucking homo. Like, yo, damn, fucking this dude over here, fucking doofy.
I don't give a fuck. But just I hate this fucking guy.
Doofy comes in hot. Yeah, no, he really does.
I don't think I can hear Doofy.
Here's some questions. All right, here's some questions. Is Selmo's probation done? Yes, it is. Have I mended my relationship with Emo? I apologized to him, and he seemed to, half-heartedly accept that apology, but he still won't be friends. And that makes me sad.
Did he call you a cunt again?
No, he hasn't. But I told him he could because I agree with him. I did tell him, like, I call myself that too because I am one. So.
Josh says he's openly talked about Luna, and he'd be fine talking about it.
I want both sides of the story because, again, vetting information. Are Tibbets and Billy Bags the same person? No, they're not, but they could be. They're similar, but they're not the same person.
I think Billy Bags is funnier than him though, than Tibbets.
Somebody asks, why would he ever want to be my friend? I don't know. I wouldn't want to be my friend either, but I can hope that Emo would be my friend.
Maybe he'll give you some diapers too.
Yeah, that was me.
Like, oh,
you give you like a spare.
Oh boy, Kate! Oh boy, Kate! Look at my diapers.
He's a genius, that man. I love him.
He's like, ha! I don't have to go to the bathroom anymore. Ha! I can just shit my.
Pluto! What are you doing, Pluto? Because it's better to sit in your own feces than sit on somebody else's. Makes a whole lot of sense. You couldn't. It's almost as if there wasn't like these toilet paper covers, that you put on top of the toilet seat, so you don't have to sit in feces.
Oh, I prefer to sit on my own feces. Oh. Yo, that dude, all I did was call him a chump in his fucking channel, and he fucking banned me. Really?
Yeah, no, he gets upset.
That was nice. That was me being nice. I called him a chump.
That is you on nice. That's a slow setting.
Exactly.
Ron M wants to know, is Ricardo Luna the creeper who was sitting in the hotel room and looked like a pedo? Yes, that's him, the bald guy. He is definitely kind of creepy. The Bassmaster wants to know, whatever happened to Joe Orga? Good question. I don't know. He does pathetic little protests where only 3 people show up now. And fun fact, if you talk to me, if you were an auditor and you get caught on my panel or talking to me at all, then Joe Orga will send you a personalized message telling you that he can no longer associate with you because he's caught you associating with me. So if you want to be able to burn your bridges cleanly with Joe Orga, just come have a conversation with me.
That's so funny, dude.
The Joe Orga Mafia is what Michael Malloy says.
President Trump says, you got to make another pharmacy prank Plan B video. No, I'm not, because I was like 22 when I did that. I'm like 32 now. It was 10 years ago. I'm too old for that crap.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, I'm too old. Like, they would laugh.
She's a MILF.
No, I'm not that at all.
No, I comment.
I'm kind of fat and dumpy, actually. When are you guys going to do another show about Coomers?
Man, I was the one that brought that up in the first place.
You were.
God, I'm cooming.
Casey Anthony says, "When are we going out?" I probably not anytime soon. To be completely honest, not only is there, social distancing going on, but I don't know who you are. That hurts things.
Dude, you should.
And I'm our bodyguard too.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have a bodyguard now.
You should try to set up another fucking Tinder date with fucking Orca, dude.
Now she can't. Now he knows.
Other people are saying that too. No, I mean,
fuck that.
if he's smart, he would be careful on the internet, but nobody ever is. I don't know. I felt bad about that. I did try to apologize to him afterwards because I realized that
Orca?
Well, yeah, I probably like ruined his self-image or whatever. I felt kind of guilty. I mean, it was funny in the moment, but then I was like, like
Man, he does it to himself. Who gives a fuck?
no, I know. Let me go. I felt bad about it. I went to go try to apologize to him. He tried to extort me over $400. No, I'm sorry, $4,000 over some nonsense. And that was that. And then I stopped feeling bad for him, so I don't feel bad for him anymore. But I don't know if
Orga. Me want girlfriend.
We should call him right now.
Me Orga.
Me extort.
he was.
Call the yoga.
Me drag Kate by the hair.
Like, I have some information about some auditors, and I'll tell you everything for $4,000. Like, there's nothing that you have of any value to me. Then I told him that I was going to give him some information on a police officer out of Pawtucket. And I was like, he's like, no, I don't believe anything you say, which is smart, Orga, because we were going to feed you a load of crap and see if you ran with it. I was going to tell him like about this particular officer's torrid affair with Joe Exotic and all sorts of crazy stuff that, we never got to. So,
man, Joe Exotic,
I wouldn't pay $1 for like any information. I mean,
I won't pay anything for anything. Yeah, nothing.
I can figure it out myself, but I wouldn't even pay. Like, if you offered me like somebody's auditing career on the platter for $1, I wouldn't pay you. Like, I'm not gonna pay you for information.
I'll be honest with you, dude. I feel like what was it? Like Orga's the type of dude that if you did pay for the information, he'd probably just like find like some shit that anybody could just Google up and just send it to you.
Yeah.
No. He's the type of dude that would do that shit.
Not into it. There's nothing. Orga has no value to me whatsoever. So, yeah.
Oh my god. Hold up.
The fucking loser.
He's asking, did Granite State hit her own head in the jail and then blame it on the police? Yes, that did happen. That I thought that was pretty well known.
That was on video. Yeah.
Yeah. Is Joe Orga the one that got tossed out of Worcester Police Station and screamed like a girl when the cops arrested him? I prefer Stuck Pig, but yes.
Stuck Pig?
Stuck Pig.
That was... I want to make an intro with that.
I am working. It's funny you should say that because I am working on something.
You should get an actual like recording of a pig squealing and then just like have the part where he's like in the video have him like be the one that gets arrested and shit.
I think I'm gonna clip his voice and make that my ringtone screaming.
It would make a good ringtone. It would.
So I'll disseminate
look at
the
this
Discord if anyone wants it.
Orga doesn't like me, dude. He does not like me at all.
That's right. He hates you.
Oh, he fucking hates me. He doesn't even know who I am. He fucking hates me.
Yeah.
He's like everybody. Look at the scratch he gave me from the handcuffs.
Oh yeah.
It hurt.
A little swollen, but it's better. You know what? The one thing I can say that blew my mind about Orga was that when I catfished him and he thought he was talking to a female that wasn't me, like an actually good-looking one that was interested in him, he sent the video of himself getting arrested screaming like that to a girl that he was trying to hook up with that ended up being me, but still, like, why would you send that to a female? Why?
Yeah, it's not a good look.
Yeah.
No, definitely not. What the fuck is wrong with that guy? Like,
watch me handle my business.
Yeah, right. Like that's not, and that's what I was just trying to keep him at that Barrett's Ale House long enough to explain to him that like, don't do that. If you're trying to get a girl, hide that kind of stuff. Like, don't showcase it. You don't want to look weak in front of a female. Like, do not send videos of yourself crying like a little girl. You want to hide that. You want to bury that. Like, don't lead with that. But he wouldn't stay long enough, so I couldn't give him that information.
I'm about to call this nigga right now.
What was your name that you used when you on the?
Oh my god, I can't remember. It was Natalie, I think.
Hey, Natalie, I'm about to get a lawsuit.
Natalie.
Check this video out.
One time, right, I put one of my friend's numbers on a porn site. Okay, because he pissed me off. And I put the name as Kimberly in the comment section. That name is forever etched into his brain, dude. He'll remember that name for the rest of his life. Fucking Kimberly.
He probably got like a million calls saying,
"Oh yeah,
hey,
he did."
Kimberly.
I also specified to send dick pics, so I'm pretty sure he got a lot of those, like a whole.
Another messed up thing to do is put somebody's stuff on 4chan. That's like the bee's nest.
I did that too, by the way. I've done that before.
You're a monster.
I am a fucking monster. Don't piss me off, because that's what I'm gonna do to you. Oh man.
Oh my.
I don't partake in that kind of stuff, but to each their own.
I used to do that back then, bro. That was like way back then. It was really.
Oh, yeah. I mean, as a kid, I've done stuff like that.
I was like 15 when I did that shit. It was fucking great though. Like, I was a horrible kid. Hold on, let me see.
Fucking cocksucker.
Do another video on Glenn. Yeah, we'll do many videos on Glenn. I hate Glenn. Yeah, really do. Wait, who are we calling?
Hello.
Hey, bitch tits.
Listen, why don't you just come talk to me? We'll talk face to face.
Hey, why don't you actually just hop on this panel right now and stop being a little bitch? Oh, he hung up. Abrams.
I'm such a bitch.
Oh no.
I'm such a little pussy.
Wow, I don't even know what just happened. How do you know? Phone number?
Yeah, I got his phone number, yo.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
That was awesome.
I had to do a little research myself, man. I found it.
Oh my goodness.
It's all public information, yo.
Public information.
I thought you were
When he comes into my face.
I thought you were calling Orga. That's what I
No,
thought.
no, I called Josh. He actually picked up.
Good. That's good for him. We should call Orga.
I told him, why don't you hop on this panel? Stop being a little bitch. And he hangs
Let's
up
call
on me.
Orga. Anyone have Orga's number?
I gotta look for that shit again. I have it like copy pasted into my notes somewhere.
He'll call him. I don't have it anywhere, but I was gonna end the show like 30 minutes ago.
Just call and be like, "Hey, Orga, it's Natalie."
We're gonna call Orga one time. No, we don't post numbers. Sorry, guys. That's one thing.
No, we don't do that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, we don't do that. But we'll call Orga and then we'll end it. Like, that's a good note to end it on. Is talking to Orga.
Let me find it first.
Josh, you're tough. Fucking come on the panel.
I know, right? Come on the panel, bro. I'm pretty sure he picked it up because he could hear his fucking his phone ringing. Like he could fucking hear that I was calling him. Like, fuck.
Yeah, we're not putting anyone's number up. That's just something that we don't do.
Yeah,
Even if you say don't call this number, like no, like you have to be an idiot to think that is plausible deniability. It's not.
Who's asking for the number? Sorry.
Everybody is, but we don't post numbers.
Yeah, no, sorry guys. Listen, like I might be an asshole and I like to fucking prank call people, but I'm not gonna fucking like give out people's numbers, dude.
No. Not on the internet. Like, that's crazy.
We are above that.
Yeah, I'm trying to. What the fuck? Yeah, I can't seem to find that shit.
Hold on, let me see if I probably have it.
All right.
People like leave
I'm
Josh in the
Probably calling
literal
Orga right
alone.
now, like,
I've called him
quick.
so many times, man. I called Orga so many times to the point where I just like.
Remember when Orga sent his friend to like whatchamacallit, like broker and deal with you pretty much, like, or no, he was mediating, trying to mediate this.
No, he got some guy.
Orga sent his friend in.
Yeah, he got his fucking,
right.
And the guy's not even his friend. He was just like some dude that he met him on Facebook and shit. And the guy actually seemed genuinely cool. And I'm like, dude, you're associating with a dirtbag, you know, and he's throwing you in here to be messenger. Like, don't do that, dude. Like, don't fucking, like, you know what I mean? Like, the fuck.
That was weird. That was something
And
weird.
Orga's such a fag too, because like after a while, he would just start playing like Katy Perry or some shit on his fucking. I don't know if it was like on his like bootleg fucking like radio or something, but he was just playing like freaking Britney Spears or some shit like that. And I'm like, dude, is that like your taste in music, bro? Like, come on, talk to me, man. Stop playing your shit music.
It has to be.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot.
He probably plays the Backstreet Boys.
Oh yeah, he probably does. He has a shitty taste in music. He thinks he's gonna pick up girls like that. No, that's not gonna work, dude. Sorry, that makes you look like more of a bitch. Do me a favor, Orga. Just keep fucking squealing like a little pig.
Uncall him.
No, I gave it to you. I just can't find it now. This is frustrating.
I got you. Hold up.
You got it?
I'm looking. Hold up. I know you did send me that shit. Oh, I got it.
You got it? All right.
Hold on. I'm about to call that motherfucker right now.
We're ending the show.
All right. Alrighty. Let's see. Hopefully this works.
He said we're not above anything. We've proven that. That was, you know, we've always said that.
I'm gonna squeal to him like a pig.
He's so done with us.
Joe, please leave a
Fucking
message.
bitch.
Oh no! Hi, Joe. Call us back. Bye.
I'm gonna text him. You think I should shoot him a text and be like, "Hey, this is Natalie.
Oh my gosh!
I want to rekindle some our relationship."
So there we go. Now we know that Joe Orga definitely doesn't want to be our friend. We're above nothing. Like that's clear. You know, we are petty. And we're probably gonna have a after party in Discord with us on voice. That's what I see happening.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
All right. So I guess we're gonna end this now that we've had an unsuccessful call with Joe Orga. So that's what good night, guys.
Alrighty.
All right. Bye, guys.
Big ball. We'll see you later.
Yeah. Everybody go to voice now.
Billy, hello. Oh, he